Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to be taking a look at FAC Punchlab. It's by Fred Anton Corvest, and it is an AV3 plugin, and it's really, really cool. So grab on to your beats and let's get punching now. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and you are watching How to App on iOS. Hello to our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below or the link, whatever, it's $1 a month. Do what you want. It's all happy times. Wow. We're going to be taking a look at this really cool app today, but we'll cover a couple of things before we get into it. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm surviving. Yesterday, I went out and filmed the latest episode of Walk With Me, and let me tell you, was it an adventure? It sure was. Everything that went wrong could have gone wrong. Yesterday, it all just went pear-shaped, and that is the way it is sometimes. You've got to take those lemons and squeeze them and turn them into something special, and that's what I tried to do. From things like it being so hot outside that all of the animals were hiding away, because I would hide away too. I was personally hiding away because the sun was so relentless. It was so hot here in Australia, in Melbourne yesterday, and most of the animals were hiding. Also, my bag exploded and my zip broke, so I had no bag. I lost things. Luckily, I found them. I had to go get a spare bag to finish off the show. Oh, good God, so many things went wrong. Luckily, I ended up buying a brand new backpack, so that's cool. Then, coming home, somebody decided to unalive themselves in front of a train on my train line. So, did I get home really late last night? Very late. Good stuff. But I think I got some really good footage for the episode. You want to see a moment of the footage? And then I'll say hello to you all. Check this out. Look at this. Sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time. And I was for this elephant. Look at this. Thanks, Brad. Timing. I'll start that again. Look at this. Fucking adorable. Look at that. Damn.
Oh, did you get the water?
God, I wish those bitches next to me would shut up. Man, were there a lot of children there yesterday? There were a lot of children, and a lot of punchable children too. Can I tell you something about children? I hate other people's children. I like... Nelly said something I don't want to. Children... Hey, adults, control your children, all right? Just learn how to control your children. I don't know if I can get some discipline in them. But there was some really cool footage we did get. They had Indian elephants, they had Asian elephants, so many different elephants. The elephants were on parade. They gave lots of entertainment. Let me give you one. You want one more sneak peek of something really cool? Let me see if I can find something really cool for you. I think, no. I think it's here. Let me show you one more thing, then we'll move on. That's that. That's the penguins. I've got some penguins, penguin action. Oh my God, look at this. Are you ready?
Why are you all hanging out?
These cages, they're not cages. You're just in with the lemurs. They can jump on your shoulders. They can do whatever they want, what they want. You are just in there with them. It's some of the cages here in Australia are just, they're not cages, they're environments. It's just really, really cool. Let's see if I had some more footage. Yeah, so we got some. Look at this one, just walking around right in front of me. How cool is this? I got to admit, it was pretty wicked
it's just
stuff.
like at an arm's length away. You got to stay about 1.5 meters away.
Where will you be able to see this? You will be able to see this on the channel coming up on Friday US time and Friday UK, Saturday morning Australia time for the latest episode of Walk With Me. Not all was lost, yeah. As you can see, I got some pretty amazing footage. Okie dokie. Let's say hello to you all, and then we'll jump into today's app. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Ali. Hello, Audible Video. I want to know how many times you say fucking die. There was a lot of times I said it yesterday, let me tell you. And, oh, man. And every time I said it was aimed at a child. I don't care. It was barbaric heat, man. It was so hot yesterday. Look, can you see the tan lines on my arm? If I do the overhead cam, look at this. Look at the tan lines on my arm. Like, I'm just cooking out there. I'm just cooking so much. Yeah, it was brutal. Lady Campion, hello. Cold Acre, what's chilling in Malina? Hello, Scars and Shadows. Tremor Bear. Who else do I say? I saw Leela at the top there. Chris Lane Senior, what's going on? Brad Example, Skull F and me. Thank you, Brad, for the Skull Fs. Greg O'Sullivan, hello. Kitchen Zombie, good to see ya. Have a good everyone. I think I've got most of you. I think that's all I can go up. That's as high as I can go. If I've missed you, slap me around. I may like it. Good stuff. All right. Let's take a look at this app. Let's get into it today. Let's get it moving. Boom. Hello, Lady Campion. All right. So we'll Oj over here to the Beat Community. Beatcommunity.com is your one-stop shop to get information on iOS software. Samples and expansions. See if we click on the samples and expansions bit. Don't forget about this because sometimes there's stuff for iOS here as well as PC and stuff. Yeah. So when there's expansions, you've got desktop software, plenty of places to go. There she is. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. There is my Pookie. All right. So, Philicordia is just dropped from Audio Thing. And yes, I already have a copy of it. We will be looking at it, so don't fret. Chameleon's on sale by 4 Pockets. We're going to take a look at Punchlab today. That's what we're having a gander at. Nembrini's MRH810V2 is on offer. I did a show on it. Can't talk enough good stuff about that. I use that for a bunch of my FMC stuff. It's a really, really good metal distortion pedal or distortion amp, cab, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's Oj over here. As you can see, Chameleon's from $9.99 to $6.99. MRH810V2 is down $10, so it's a big saving from Nembrini. Audio Kit's got a couple. Kashiba, Yokawa, Kajita, they're all on sale. Couple of bucks off each of those. Korg still got lots of things on sale as well. But today we're taking a look at FAC Punchlab for $11.99. This is an introductory price. It will go up to $14.99 February 6th. So that is how much time you have until it goes up to decide on if you would like to grab this. As you can see in Australia, it is $19.99. That'll probably go up to about $24, something like that, something. What is this thing? Well, let's Oj to here and tell you. Punchlab. Looking for that extra punch and energy to make your mark in the crowded music scene? Look no further. Punchlab is your solution and all-in-one super audio rack with 9 precision audio processors. Pretty much 9 effects units that can be moved around, organized to your delight, and to create some wonderful little tones. Shall we dive straight in and have a listen to something that I quickly threw in an old project? I think we should. So, this is one of my old hip-hop projects I used for one of the Walk With Me episodes. And I've added Punchlab to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the tracks. And I'll hit play. We'll turn them all off and we'll hit play. And then we'll introduce them and see how it goes. Okay, we'll clear this out. And what I'm going to show you today is this on, we're going to kick off with Hammerhead. I have a little project set up here, and I've gone ahead and separated a Hammerhead into individual tracks. We'll change that tempo back to 120. So basically what you can do here with Hammerhead, hey Pole Vault, what's going on? Basically I've got this one drum kit at the start here. This is a whole drum kit, and what you can do with certain drums here is you can split the audio out into individual channels. Meaning, if I click this and solo it, the kicks are in this individual track, right? And I can solo the snare. I can solo all these parts out. So this is the original track. And this is just Hammerhead here. But I thought it's got a nice mix of everything, yeah? Okay, I'm going to start with the kick and show you what we're doing with this effect. So let's enable it. That was silly, moving it. This is what you get. So let's explain everything to you right now. Across the top, we have, of course, our little display of what is coming through here. Our input and output are displayed here. Input, our output are displayed. We can turn this on and off up here. You can hear as soon as I turn this back on, that kick really comes to life. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 effects here that we can add to this. And finally on the end, we have a mix slot. So these are all slots. Down the bottom, we have presets that we can load up as we wish. Yes, indeed. Down the bottom here, we have information. So if you'd like to send Fred a tip and donate, you can do so from here. You can leave a review. You can go to the online documentation to read it, read all the instructions and stuff. Nice and easy. Down the bottom here, let's just pull this down for a second. When you tap this little button down the bottom, you'll notice all of these little effect slots get a little line around them. This means you can now drag them and move them around into different positions. So you can change them around in the entire chain. The only two that you can't move are the clip and the mix. Now there's a reason for that, because this is a clip that you want to have at the end of the mix, at the end of the chain. That's a clipper, right? And you also have the mix, which has the limiter in it in case you want to limit something and make sure it doesn't get too loud, because this thing can get a little bit rowdy. Let's just say it can get rowdy. So you want to have, I suggest, either a limiter, you know, as an extra effect, maybe down here, or just go in down here and turn on this limiter and go, thank you, we'll put that on, thank you very much. And you can hear straight away, it's just going to keep it under a little bit of control for you, yeah? Cool. So let's go through some of these effects. We have an EQ. I'm pretty sure you know what an EQ is. An EQ, it's so you can sculpt your sound and get some precision sculpting. You know, sculpting. What is that? It's not even a word. Excuse me. So you can bring some life to the frequencies, right? And most of these have two volumes, two little knobs. So take a look over here and you'll see there's a two dots on each of these. If I grab, whoops, we don't want to, I still have the arrows. If I grab over here, you can see I'm giving volume to the low end. If I pull it down, I'm pulling volume from the low end, right? And over this side is the volume for the high end and detracting. So you can add, detract. But what's really neat is down the bottom. So that most of these have double volume. So they have double attachments here. Hello, Seagull. Once you can use these double volumes. Down the bottom you have the frequency. So watch, we've got a low and a high. So watch when I drag up, this will move the frequency of our high, mid to high, yeah? So we can decide where we want the kilohertz along here. So again, with the low, we can mess with this, take it all the way there, bring it up, add some punch in there, look at that, boom. So you can hear straight away. You can hear how this will get out of control pretty quickly. So there we go. That EQ's added a nice bit of thickness to it. Now all these can be turned on and off. You can tell they're off because they get this little rectangular color around them. They get grayed out. So now they're all off except for the mix. So if we bring in the EQ again, just by clicking on it. Exactly. Why subtract when you can detract? Detract is what happened in... Don't even say that joke. Don't even say it. It's not worth it. Don't even go there. Attack is your next one here. So this will sharpen your beats, enhance, and enhance the attack for some crisp dynamic sounds that cut through the mix. Let's focus on just this by itself. So you can hear that quick punch that it's added in there. Just to bring it to life, just to give it a bit of an attack and make it shine. Plus down here, we have another volume down here. So we can really punch the shit out of that. And just on a side note, are these all open? So we've got plugins, mains. Yes, look at all these. All of these settings are available, so you can add like LFOs to them. You can go crazy. You can make all these automate if you want to add an LFO. All the parameters in here are open. They're all neatly packed away into little sections. So you got preset loading. You could like add a preset in there and set that up. So nice. Nice to know that's all there. So that's your attack. Let's go over to our fat. What's fat? Add warmth and character to your tracks, bringing them to life with a touch of analog style saturation. Bit of saturation, we'll turn it on. So the left-hand side offers you some depth. That's what she said. So you can add some depth to this, and the right side adds a bit of drive in there. Yeah. And down here, you've got some options. So you can decide the type of saturation that you would like to add. We go in for a little bit of analog tape. So you can really hear a lot of really beautiful character shaping stuff in here to take, you know, any of these tones into a really different place. You've got a soft clip, medium clip, hard clip, soft sine for a more subtle sound, yeah. I like the analog tape. I think it's sexy. All right, then we've got boom.
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 This is a self oscillation, yeah? So you can craft some resonant tonality for kicks and snares. That is what this is, our boom. Let's turn it on. And this works by adding, if we turn this on, you can see down the bottom, we've got our hertz showing down here, but also notes. So if we turn this up, add a bit of decay here. you can actually go in here and change the note of the kick or whatever it is that you're adding. Or you've got a representation of hertz down there as well. So that completely changes this kick up. And then with our decay, let's bring everything back in. Rad. So you've got total control to and just literally change this to whatever note you want. Really nice, really nice stuff. Yeah, exactly it. Make your own 808s. Totally shape your own 808s out of, you could do it with pretty much any kind of sound, that's rad. So the next one up is our tone. We've gone back to our original sound now, our tone. So this is a shelf, obviously. So you can see here the two volumes on each side. If we pull it up this side, the low end's going to go up and the high end's getting pulled down. And the opposite way. And the right hand side changes the frequency of this. But not only that, not only can you do that as well, so move these back and forward, you also have down the bottom here a low pass and a high pass filter. So we can pull all of this high out, we can pull all the low out if we want. So for each effect, you're getting like multiple things that are going on here that you can really shape. Some interesting stuff. Bring this back up. Lovely jubbly. Very neat. Heat. Let's talk about heat because it's going to get hot in here. So think about heat. Like you're at a open fire, you're at a campfire and you've just thrown some logs onto the fire, you've got the flames going, you need to get that fire going, you want to get some air in there, you add some oxygen to it and it gets stinky, yeah? So, here's our heat. We got down the bottom here this oxygen. And as we turn this up, you can hear it just adds a little crunch to it. And now we've got like a distortion going on in there. So this is a harmonic exciter. Yeah, that's what it does. It's finding those harmonics. If we bring back in our boom, let's bring all the ones back in that we've been messing with. And we're just on a kick at the moment. Yeah? Taking that from that. So you can see how you can really shape some of this stuff. It's wild. Lovely jubbly. Okay, we have over here our fizz. So this is our last one before we get to the clipper. And the fizz says, infuse your sound with dynamic digital textures and movement by introducing noise or sign modulation. So that's what you're able to offer in here. And you can see once again, we've got our frequency, so our notes. And down here we have so you can either choose like noise in stereo, a wide noise, a wide stereo noise. You've got a oscillator. We've got a tri-oscillator. Is that a sine? So tri-oscillator, a sine, a wide noise. Now this doesn't only work on drums. And you can decide the depth of this sine or this noise, and you can decide the Q. So when you're working with an EQ, you know if you change the EQ, you'll get it like a curve. But if you change the Q, it'll thin it out and more a focus point, so you can see that. So now we've got an A over here, an A4, and an A6 over here. Yeah. That's the shit. So really, really nice shaping. Back to our original kick. And like I said, you can move these around. Put them, let's grab this. So you just grab it, move it to where you want it, turn everything back on. And you're going to get a different kind of effect every time you move these around within the chain, yeah? Because they're all feeding into each other differently. Okay, so we're at the halfway point of the show. Every day at the halfway point of the show, I will run an ad. YouTube contract me to do this. You can avoid the ad by doing the YouTube Premium thing or just skipping. You may have to watch an extra one. You may or may not get an ad, but we'll wait for you to come back. And while we're doing that, we can tell people what's going on the channel. In the next couple of days, ad has been run. Good deal. Tomorrow we're taking a look at this, Cantora. It's another free app. This week's been a bunch of free apps because I've kind of been holding on to them and, got to talk about the free ones, even though you might not need me to help you work them out because they're free. So this is happening tomorrow on the show. Boom, boom, boom. And then we are having on the show on the Thursday, US, UK time, Michael Lanthi is coming on. Now, I do have it on good word that this show may be running late on Thursday. It may be about 20 minutes late. So hopefully you come and hang out in the chat. We'll throw the beach ball around and wait for the start. Or maybe I'll set up some premiere beforehand just to pass the time. Maybe a special Walk With Me members edition that'll go to the public and then I'll make it members only. I don't know. We'll put something in there. Just Michael's just going to be running a little bit late. So we're going to wait for him. All right, good stuff. And as I said, 2 on the weekend will be Walk With Me, Back With a Vengeance, boom, in the Melbourne Zoo. And plenty of other places I went, not only the zoo yesterday. Hopefully everybody has come back from the ad. And we're back over here with our kick drum. Let's go back in here. And then we'll focus on some other sounds. Where's our kick drum? Here it is. Boom. Yeah. Where am I right now? web. We've got a clipper. Let's talk about the clipper. It's a clipper. Do you know what a clipper is? So it maximizes the loudness, maintains clarity to avoid pumping effects associated with a loud, limited signal. So this will just clip it, make sure it's knocked down. It's a little, let's call it a tower defense moment. Something at the end of your chain that's going to help you from not going over the top and destroying your mix. So you've got a gain knob on the side here. Yeah, so you can give it some gain. You've also got on the side the knee of that gain, yeah. And you can change the shape. So you can see as we go up and down. Sorry, I don't have my mouse, do I? If I run this up and down here, you can see that the shape of the waveform changing here. And we can do an auto gain, half, full, off, completely up to you. And last but not least is our mix. If we pull the mix down, we just have the original sound. If we turn it up, so you can get a balance of the sound if you prefer that. You've got a high Q as well here. And so it's high quality. So this little button down here, this high quality, let me tell you what it does. It toggles oversampling. So if you can oversample and it will improve the quality, but it will take up much more resources of your iPad. If you're finding you have many of these running with many other instruments and you're starting to get some sluggish behavior, your DSP is running like 90% and it's going, stop, help me, I'm just a mere iPad. I would suggest turning these off just to save some power. Yes, indeed. And your final limiter down here, you have the option to add a brick wall, a hard or off. Yeah. So a brick wall is just, it stops it at a certain point. You've got a hard limiter and you can just turn it off. So this will just save you from blowing your eardrums out, because I love on the instructions it does say to do these at your own risk, and that's cool, which is good. All right, so we've got our kick. Shall we let's see what we can do with this snare and go nuts. Wow. So I just chose a preset there and listen to what that did in that preset. Let's stop it. Let's so this kick boom key G really just fucking pump that up. Through like a bitch. What a difference, yeah? So we've got this snare coming through. If we add this in, listen to how much that cuts through. Beautiful. Let's mess around with this. Let's go in and add a bunch of these. Now it's almost like we've got a submarine in there. So not only is it going to work with drums, of course it's going to work with rhythms as well, because we've got the tonal stuff in there. And when you add the effect, it immediately adds the sonic enhancer as the default. Immediate pop, absolutely. Hi Robbie Stingle. Hey Mix Club. Let's grab these ones that have notes in here. So very easy to take something and totally destroy it at the same time. Whereas this one's going to cut that through. So we've got a bass line here, or similar bass line. Let's bring this fat to the front. Bring this tone to the front as well. Now, from what I do know, with version 1 that is currently on the App Store, it has been reported that some people have been experiencing some crashing when moving the effects around. That has been fixed. I'm proving it right now because I'm on the beta that has been fixed, yeah? So there's no more problems. So that'll be out very soon. If you're having that problem, trust me, it's fixed. Just putting it out there. Isn't that nice? Oh my God, we're creating a warble here. What's this one? Oh, we've got some crashes in here. I don't think we need it on there. We've got some hi-hats in here. We can give these some pop, can't we? What have we got? So let's look at some presets. So you've got a whole lot of drum ones. So 808s, 809s, different keys so you can hear what they're doing. So deadening these. That's a lot brighter. There we go. That's nice. A bit of a tin kind of can sound. This Tropico. You're also having a knit patch down the bottom, right down the bottom, if you want to just clear everything out. Yoink, see? Nice and clear. It's handy that that's in there. And then, I mean, you can go in here. And I have this all going through the final. So all of this is being sent through to a final channel. I can add one on here and go bonkers. Filth. I love this one. I'm going to add a pretty damn sexy, yeah? Shall we just throw it? Let's throw it on something just really simple. Clear that out of there. We don't need that. We'll go do a MIDI. We'll just chuck in a piano. Just some piano. Just see what it does to some piano. Nice little simple piano tune. Bit of piano tech. A bit of piano motifs. Just to send something through and see what kind of rhythmic stuff we can get out of this. Just for the sake of it, you know. And then we'll open it up because we'll try opening it up in Logic and show you how it works in there. It works beautifully in Logic, works in everything really well. We'll even try it in my favorite app, e.g. Nodes. Boom, 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 boom. Let's generate something. Sweet, done. Generate, baby. We're in G. Helps to know what key you're in. How's that? Got this nice little grubby distortion on it. Now I'm going pretty extreme on that too, right? So you don't have to use it to its extreme, remember? You can use this as like all these things. I mean, I'm just really going over the top with it to, you know, show how crazy it can get. But it can be really used subtly just to make things pop a little bit, right? Remember, subtlety is an important thing, unless you're going for a stylized style of music where you need it to be in your face and damaging and create craziness like this. Your wish is my command. Shall we find out? Why not? That's what we're here to do. Let's grab let's grab the microphone, and we're all plugged in. I think we're all plugged in. We're all good. Let's do it for Ed. Ed wants to know if it'll work on the vocal, and we're gonna have a look if it does. So we'll do input 1. We'll throw Punchy. We'll throw an altether on here as well because, you know. Oh! And you can hear immediately, just using that EQ and giving that some lift there with the high end, it really makes that pop. Oh, listen to that air. Can you hear that? Let's turn it off. Listen to that. Now I'm just me and Altether. So that's just me and Altether. And then I'll turn it on again. Wow. Really good for vocals. So we've got heat on there. We could add some fuzz. There's a bit of crunch in there. Maybe not the boom. Maybe good to have the clipper in there. Hey, Pete Johns. Nice. Hear that change to that bass there. I think we proved a point. Yes, very good for vocals. Nice in a chain, I would suggest. Yeah, Medusa, that in a chain. Mwah, what a lovely way to finish off. Put that on a bus. We could do that now. Let's jump over. Let's Oge over to our friend over here at Logic Pro. And what do we got? We've got some vocals already in here. Maybe we can try them on those. But I won't ruin my own, mess around with my own song there. We'll jump out and find another song for me to dick around with. What have I got that I can mess around with? Let's go over here. iCloud, Logic Pro for iPad. Is there anything in here I can fuck with? I can grab a version of the fight. Let's make a duplicate of this. Why not? Why not? Duplicate. So we're going to another version of fight. Where did it put it? I don't know. The Fight 5. Here we go. Let's open this up. Slap it in a bus. I think you'd be doing good like that. Here we go. So we got some drums here. Let's throw it on these drums. Let's have a listen to these drums first. So these are all bussed. They're all stacked, these drums. So we could go in here, find the overall drum sum. So here's our drum sum here. A drum sum. And we can add in here Punchy. A punchy onchy. And boom. Let's solo these drums. Ooh, sexy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, feel that? I can feel that right in my colon. So as you can see, it works really well inside of Logic. No problems there. Let's get out of this. Let's see how it works over on our friend over here in EG Nodes. So I have tested all these. It's working really good. What's this? We don't want this one. Let's grab the music I made for the last, the prison music. Here we go. This is the music I made for the Walk With Me Prison Edition. And we'll add it in here. So we'll add it to this bass first. There we go. As easy as that. We'll solo this, hit play. So this is just, and look, it's looking nice in here. Expands okay. Crunchy. Isn't that bass? I mean, Mariana's already a son of a bitch when it comes to bass. Damn. Let's find these drums. So we got Splat the Clat in here. What can we do with this? Add some punch to this. Get that kick sound a little bit sexier. Ooh. And yes, Thomas, I was just getting to that. I was going to close out with that today. Hasn't made this from Mac, but I would suggest that it is coming. So I think all of the FAC stuff from Fred is a separate purchase. It's just the way he's doing the model, because you can get Altetha and all the rest, Medusa and that, all on Mac and PC. But they're a separate thingamajiggy. I don't know if it's already out. I didn't get sent a beta. Hey, relax. Relax. So I know you're going, what is that sound? That's not that app. I'll tell you what that is. That's me with lots of shit open in the background. And this project actually, just so you know, is a really intensive project. It's got a lot of shit in it. There's a lot of stuff going on. going. Wolf 7 Music. Let's remove these pianos. You ready? Ta, 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 ta. Let's add one of these to here. I'll punch this guitar. Just see if we can brighten this guitar up a bit, make it stand out a bit more. I'm going to go to this warm mix. Straight away. What a nice preset that is. Let's bring it all back in. This is, we can add something to this too. Let's give this some tonal stuff. So this is Wave Cloud. It's just giving it some sounds. That's the idea of this thing here. So we'll go in and add a bit of punch in here. See if we can add some tonality to it. Make this full screen. We're going to go over here, add some fizz. Oh, hear that? Oh, my fucking Lord, listen to that. Bit of EQ. Let it cut through a bit. So what key are we in? Oh. We are in the key of F sharp. So let's go back in here. I'll bring this. Give that fizz, the F sharp treatment. We can probably pull that down the mix again now. But hasn't it brought it to life? We'll bring the piano back in. You ready? Let's bring the piano back in. Wicked. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? FAC, Fred Anton has come through again. Beautiful. Good job, Fred. Thank you very much for creating such a wonderful little app there. If you need to be reminded of the price. So at the moment, it looks like it's currently only on the App Store, which means that it will be, I would expect it will be coming soon to Mac and PC, because Fred's pretty awesome. He lets me normally beta test for the Mac. So hopefully, again, I love beta testing his stuff for the Mac. It's really nice to have it all on the Mac as well. The price, once again, as we get $11.99. Very, very nice. Many things you can do with it, not only for drums, but for, sounds, textures. It's much more than this silly thumbnail I put with me with a drum. It's definitely not just for drums, all right? Textures, sound shaping, all that kind of stuff. Would work awesome with like drones, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Fred and Elliot making beautiful music. All right, I think we are done for today. We've gone over time by about 10 minutes, but that's all good. I want it now, and I want it now. Absolutely. If you're a Patreon, I have some copies to give away. I'll put those up for Patreons also at the end of this show. Today's featured artist. Tomorrow we're looking at what's it called? Cantoria? Cantoria. Tomorrow. Cantoria. Yeah, Cantoria. There you go. And then we have our interview with our friend Michael. Ba-ba-ba-boom. There we go. Coming up on the day after. Then Walk With Me the day after that. Next week, we've got some cool apps to look at as well because, let me just show you. There's some really cool betas that I'm on at the moment too, which are due very soon. But yes, this dropped today and straight away I was given a copy of Phil Cordia. We'll be looking at this next week. And lovely. What else have we got here? By Audio Thing. We love our Audio Thing, don't we? They're great. So we'll be covering this next week, Mondo. Plus, we're going to be looking at a mastering app that's been around for a while too, called Audio Master Pro. Boom. And some other things. All right, let's get out of here. Now, you'll be automatically dumped over to Mr. Smith, who's got a show happening in about 45 minutes' time. He's playing drums. Go and support him. He's awesome. He's amazing. We love Mr. Smith. You know, we love giving him the tongue. Today's featured artist is a good friend of the channel, Jamie Mallender. He's got a wonderful YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to him. He does tutorials. Yeah, he's my close friend. I love you, Jamie. And this is a brand new track he's just released. So Jamie recently has been attempting to get into the video game industry, making music for video games. And I had the pleasure to be able to master this brand new track for him. So he made this in Cubasis, and I mastered it for him. And he's made a video clip, so he's tried to do a soundtrack for the game Carmageddon, and he's just dropped this out. It's on all the streaming services. There's a pinned comment up the top. Click it, go support him. It's out on Spotify, all that jazz. Let's Jamie Mallender with, what's it called? Death Race. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Hi, DOA. Bye, DOA. Let's do it. Jamie Mallender, you ready for some metal? Death Race. Boom!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! clear.
Let me just say, Jamie sucks at Carmageddon. Lucky he makes good music, huh? What an awful performance. Coming up in 40 minutes, folks, Mr. Smith. I'll automatically dump you there. Go check him out. He's an awesome drummer. Awesome dude. And he wears a mask. What more do you want? Soge.
When the night is cold